So without further ado, I am pleased to welcome our guest speaker, Mr. Yaney.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Ethan, and thank you, class of 2022, for allowing me to be part of your graduation ceremonies. Now, when I first heard your theme about donuts, I thought, great, finally a commencement that's going to have food. I even thought I could help serve donuts to the stands by using my giant catapult. On second thought, that probably wasn't such a good idea, but I also considered my air cannon, which has much better aim, and unfortunately that idea was shot down also. Mark Twain once said, "Find a job that you enjoy doing and you'll never work a day in your life." I have to say right now that it's absolutely not true. For 41 years, I did a job that I loved. I worked with young people and at the same time got to play with science toys. After being retired for 4 years, I came back to help out for a few weeks. Well, actually, that was since the beginning of February. I must admit, being back, it does seem like work, but it does have its rewards. As your teacher, I got to instill in you a love, or at least an appreciation for the wonders of science around you. In doing so, I hope I've added a few memories to your donut forget list. I know I won't forget such things as dropping eggs and trying to keep them from breaking, setting up life-size levers with a giant plank of wood, losing a tug-of-war to Dalton Grumbine. Dalton, you want another shot? That's what I was afraid of. Skateboarders going down the hallway, skiing down the hallway in my socks, going outside looking for speeders, having a film crew come in and record that television show that Ethan was mentioning, flying tennis balls down the hallway, building musical instruments, and then having to listen to them being played off tune, and many other memories that I had that I shared with this class. Now, as your commencement speaker, I am required to give you sage advice for the future. However, all I've been hearing is that you'd like to have one last science lesson, so I'd like to see if I can combine the two. Mr. Dimmick, are these gowns rented, or what's the deal? These gowns, are they rented, or do they have to be...
No, that's yours.
Okay. So I want to keep it nice then, is that? Okay. I think we'll... Did I lose my paper again? No. Thank you. Right here. I thought I'd do a short lesson on water. It's the most perfect substance of all. It's the building block for life. It moderates Earth's temperatures, and in short, it's needed for every living thing's survival. Now, you can drink plain water, like you've got your seats, or if you prefer it carbonated, like soda. Soda itself offers a life lesson. It's the fizz, the pizzazz, that makes life interesting, soda interesting and life interesting. But sometimes external forces can shake up our world. It can build up pressures, and if not handled correctly, it can create quite a mess of our lives. Okay. Let's try that again. I got a couple of them. Dr. Antonis, would you like soda? Okay. Part of being successful in life is knowing how to handle these pressures. Now, patience is a virtue, so we could sit here for the next hour and let this die down. Or I could do a little bit of science and tap on the sides and reduce the pressure. And that didn't work. And life is...
And life is good.
Oh, wait, that's diet. However, life isn't always about being in control. I've always said science should be an experience. We could say the same about life. Okay. Hey. Go a little larger? What do you think? Okay. Hopefully you guys remember this from 8th grade. If not, you could try it at home, or better yet, try it at a friend's home. But as we've tested, not every candy will work. For example, I was going to use M&Ms, but since you guys didn't have the donuts out, these are gone. So now we're going to try it with the Mentos and see what happens. Last time I did this with you guys, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Okay, now I broke the mic. It's on? Well, at least I didn't get wet. Who invited me to do this? Okay, so can you hear me? Is that good? Okay, so what does this teach us? Not to accept to be a commencement speaker. And, yeah, that too. So what did this teach us? If you want a life filled with excitement, new learning opportunities, new adventures, learn to use imperfections to your advantage. They make life interesting. Like the candy, friends and family are never perfect. But that's what makes them great. The best experiences in life are filled with wonder, excitement, new discoveries, and yes, you will find imperfections along the way. Okay, getting back to water. I don't know if I want to try this. Okay, I guess I will. What could go wrong?
I'm prepared for it all, Mr. Yaney.
All right, getting back to water. It's made of hydrogen and oxygen. When separated, these gases have a lot of potential when they combine. Okay, I happen to bring some along. This is hydrogen. It's lighter than air. And it can slip away from us if we're not careful. Kind of like opportunities in life. This balloon is filled with oxygen. It supports the combustion of hydrogen but doesn't burn itself. If we try burning it, he reminds us that not all efforts in our life will be successful. Now, hydrogen as a fuel needs oxygen to burn, but it won't do anything unless you add energy to get it started. And this is how life works. When you add a spark, the hydrogen will seek out oxygen from the atmosphere and combine to make water. Did they instruct you to bring these along tonight? Didn't they? That's a shame. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. This may be a little loud. Okay, so we got good results. They weren't great, but if we just settle for that, we can stop here and I can say goodbye, or we could try it again. What do you think? Try it again? Okay. To get more out of life, you have to put more into it. In this balloon, I've added a small amount of oxygen, which means we should get better results, and it should be a little bit louder. So let's see if that's true. Okay, that was better. But this one has 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen. When I add a spark to this one, it forms water. When I first tried this, I was surprised at how much quicker and louder the explosion was. By setting up chemicals in the right amounts, the hydrogen doesn't have to go out and seek oxygen to combine with. We get the best results when we're properly prepared. And this is true whether we're looking at chemistry or whether we're looking at life. So, one more. I like that one. Okay. Oh. Okay, once again, congratulations, class of 2022. My best wishes for your future, and do not forget your past. Thank you.